Oh my gosh, it's so cold out here. We tried on our dresses and now we're gonna get measured.
Look at this one, really?
Maybe they got a change on.
Mommy says he wants cheese. He wants to get cheese this.
The key things that I end up using is this green seasoning. I discovered this not too long ago and I've been absolutely loving it. It's so good. Like, veggies and beans have no business tasting this good. Hey fam, Sarah here. Welcome back to the channel. We're currently at a David's Bridal. I don't know if you guys can see it, but we're at a David's Bridal. We're gonna go, I'm here with the girls. I also have the little ones with me because I just dropped hubby off not too far away. We have to go get him after, but we are gonna go get measured for bridesmaids dresses today. And I'm gonna run in real quick to see if I know they say you can just walk in, because this kind of stuff, basically for us, all we need to do is go and get measured, and the dress and everything that we need is already on file, because it's not our wedding. It's already all picked out, so we just need to bring our bodies. That said, I'm hoping it's not busy in there, because I know you can just walk in to get whatever these measurements done, but I don't know how long it's going to take. So I'm going to wrap up this intro real quick and let's go and see the verdict.
I just see a 6. That's like the closest. And then after that, I have 24.
Oh dang.
Oh wow.
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, right?
maybe.
Try the 6.
Okay, got it.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try the 6 and then, yeah. And you have one.
Whoa, this is so cool in here. This is really neat. Hey guys, so we tried on our dresses and now we're gonna get measured. Oh my gosh, it's so cold out here.
I'm guessing this is yours, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, and then a little birdie told me that your name was Zoe. Is that correct? Yes. And how do I spell that? Is there a Z? That, yeah. And leave it there. We're gonna push. We're gonna leave it, and then we're gonna download the special "I Love You" sound. So here I'm gonna have you give Chasey a nice big hug. We can give him a nice big hug like this. Big hug here.
Give him a hug.
And how does it feel? Do you think it feels nice or too?
Look at this one, really?
Maybe they got a change on.
Mommy says he wants cheese. He wants to get cheese this.
Good morning, fam. Okay, that's a lie. It is currently 2:20 in the afternoon, but I've been up since early in the morning. Anyways, I tried to show you guys a quick little glimpse of us doing homeschooling. Today's one of those like rough, I won't say it's like one of those rough days, because I think last time I left off, I tried to explain to you guys that we were sick. Everyone's been sick, myself and the little kids included, except that I got sick towards the tail end. So we've had a bunch of breaks in between our homeschooling. It's been crazy to say the least. It's not exactly a surprise though that when like you're in a large family and one person gets sick, everyone else tends to get sick. That's kind of what happened in here. So anyways, it kind of led me to just chill on the couch and did homeschooling this morning. So far we did an hour of French today, which was actually really good. It was just something fun, and you know, simple, interactive that we can sit and do together. There was a lot of laughing, a lot of good times, and those are the parts that I absolutely love about homeschooling as well. And Zoe also did her math. Really, really good. It did involve a bunch of accessories today. We did estimating, so that was really fun in itself. And then we also have some activities that we plan outside of our schoolwork where we just make it a little bit more fun. It's like enhanced learning, so we're going to be doing that as well. And we are, let me think, and she also did her writing and printing. She's doing some reading at the current moment, and she has her literature to wrap up. Oh, I still have on an apron because I just made myself this delicious meal, guys. And you guys see that what this is chopped kale. So we made kind of like a burrito. We made like a burrito bowl last night, and we did it using black beans. And I make my black beans like super spicy and flavorful. Let me show you the ingredients that I used. Okay, so I'm not gonna go through all the ingredients, but one of the key things that I end up using is this green seasoning. I've been loving this. Yo, I discovered this not too long ago, and I've been absolutely loving it because it has a lot of flavors and it has pepper, so it makes things like, gives everything like a little bit of a kick. Another thing, the other key ingredient is the key ingredient itself, is the kale. I picked this up and I think I knew it was chopped kale a while ago, but it was in my freezer and I kind of forgot it. Yo, how about, I've been obsessed. I literally have made this kale to go with the side of everything I've eaten this past week. So I had some leftover black beans, and I've been like thinking in my head, I've been thinking over and over, what am I gonna eat this with? What should I do? We have those wraps I think I showed you in the last video, but like I said, I'm trying to minimize bread, and I technically am not even feeling for the wrap. So, but my mind kept thinking about how to try to create like a wholesome meal, and I was like, you know what? Let's go back to the kale. So I made this delicious combo. Sorry I didn't film it for you guys, but all it is just me sauteing the leftover black beans that I had in the fridge, as well as just sauteing the, in fact I sauteed the kale first because it's frozen. I just love that it's like minced. It's like, maybe not minced, but it's finely chopped, and then I just topped it with my beans to kind of heat them up in the midst of it after already like flavoring it and stuff. It is so good. And that's kind of where we're at right now at 2:24 in the afternoon. Anyways, let's have a bite of this. Oh my gosh. It's so good. When I tell you it's so good, like veggies and beans have no business tasting this good. And I mean, while I am eating like a high protein meal in the black beans, I do think black beans do have carbohydrates, but it's not too much either. It's like, you know, perfect, because it does have carbohydrates, which your body does need, but it's good carbohydrates, and it's also not like an over the top amount if you're trying to watch carbs, which I technically am. Good morning, guys. Today is Friday, and so anyways, it is Friday, and while Friday used to be the day that we take off to kind of, not necessarily take off, but it's Fun Friday and we do all the fun things, I'm still using today to play catch up a little bit. We're doing paper-based work, and we always throw a little bit of fun in the mix, so we are doing that, and I definitely want to take you guys along. We are sitting at the table today. Yesterday we started doing some schoolwork, and we actually did a lot of our schoolwork on the couch, but we did do a lot. But today we're actually doing our work at the table. We're working on number bonds, and so we just completed this section. Oh, and we also completed this section. She had to use this clock that comes on her number box. You remove it, and then you kind of just use it to answer some of those questions right there. As for me, I am currently trying to get caught up on my planner. I am recording what we did yesterday as well as what we're doing today, because while we were sick, I wasn't using my planner, and honestly, getting back into the new year, when I realized that my old planner was done, there was like a gap between getting the new one, and I just got so comfortable without using a planner. And guys, with homeschooling, it's definitely beneficial because it just helps you keep track of just what's going on, what you did, how much you did in one day, and it gives you kind of like the visuals. So on days where you've done a little bit less, you can, the next day you can see that and you can kind of top up and go a little bit, do a little bit more work. And yeah, I just like that. But also this planner isn't just used for homeschooling, because I found it hard to juggle both a homeschooling planner and a regular planner at the same time. I'm just kind of using this as an overall, and this one was actually a really good one for that because it has, it's okay, you can keep going. It has like a month overview, as well as, these kids are still in their pajamas. So if it looked like they're in their pajamas from yesterday, they're wearing the same pajamas. But it has an overall for the month, and then it has like day to day for each day, which I really do like. So I'm able to kind of keep track of other things that I want to do, like my chores. Like today I have laundry to fold, that kind of stuff, and I can write down. I have my stove that I want to clean off, and just basic stuff like that, and maybe get a little bit of vacuuming in because that is like really needed right now. So yeah, just get back to the basics and doing some of the things that I couldn't fully do when I was not feeling the best. I so don't want to show Zavi's hair on camera because his hair gets combed and he's just flipping. He's forever flipping on his mat and stuff like that, and his hair just looks so janky. So we need to comb. We need to take care of this hair today. Oh my goodness. One. No. No.
I got a 4.
Was that, did you count it? Did you check? Did you check? Add it up. Do it over there. 3. So 7, take away 3, and it will give you that answer that you're looking for. So you have 3 over there. Keep counting.
I can't see 2 anywhere.
Oh, don't push him. Don't push him. You don't want to push him and he hurts himself. You're going to feel extremely bad if you push him and he injures him. So I'm trying to encourage Zoe to write with her hand underneath and not over, because she's bending her wrist a little bit and I'm not the biggest fan of it, but yeah, doing good work. So I hopped into the kitchen real quick to make myself a tea. I think it's pretty hot still. If you guys don't know, I'm not the biggest coffee drinker. However, I love the taste of coffee, and so when I get in the habit of like drinking it, it's just not good because then it does different things to my body and I'm not a fan. However, tea is my go-to. As of late, I find that I've just been like postponing my tea. I don't drink it in the morning. It's like 2:26 and I'm finally drinking my first cup of tea. I don't know, maybe I just got kind of sick and tired of it, but usually it's like the nicest way to start the day off. And sometimes I do the black tea because it does at least have a little bit of caffeine in there without me having to drink coffee. I could drink the decaf stuff if I don't want to like consume coffee all the time, but then again, I'm trying to like not deal with like constant like tarnishing your teeth. Like it does change the color of your teeth regardless of the fact that you brush them, and so I don't want to bleach my teeth. I don't have to do that. I don't know. Anyways, I just don't want to deal with that. So I drink coffee periodically. It's more so for taste than anything else, and I really have to watch myself whenever I do because I can't get caught up in drinking it back to back, because when I do, then within like 3 days my body's like hooked, and when I go back to not having it, I do suffer from the headaches or feel nauseous or just feel depleted because my body was tricked into thinking that I actually got enough rest. So anyways, I was just in here moisturizing a little bit. I wanted to show you the lotion that I tend to use recently. I think I showed you guys this in the haul. In that haul I just showed you, I was talking about like body creams and stuff. I was showing you like a haul of the creams that I've been loving for my body. And you know what? This is another one that actually works pretty well. that I've used, and I have this one lying around, to be fair, to kind of just use on my hands, or not just for me, for anyone in the house. We have lotion kind of lying in various areas of this house because it's just what you do in the winter when everyone's dealing with dry hands, as well as I have like a special eczema one over close to the another area in my house, because we also have Charlotte who deals with eczema, and so her eczema has been doing really well. I find that it's getting so much better now that she's getting older. She used to, when as a kid, it used to flare up like all around her arm and like even like a patch on her stomach and different things like that, but she doesn't really get those anymore. And I guess it kind of goes with the territory, because I remember when my siblings were younger and they were dealing with eczema, and it was like the same thing. As they grew up, it just kind of phased out, and then they also, you know, just heavily moisturized to counteract it. I remember my mom using like, created like her own little concoction that definitely helped with it, and I tried to use it before with the kids, but now that since Charlotte's gotten older, she's been kind of dealing with it and managing it for the most part herself. So that's that. On another note, I did my nails again. Can you guys see it? I did my nails again. I think I showed you in the last one as well. Well, in the last one you guys would have seen my nails were red, and I did that as well, but I changed it to this color. I think it's like beach, something beach. I gotta take me to the beach or something along the lines. It's actually a really nice nail polish. Let me show you guys. So it is this color here. It's by Sally Hansen Insta Dry, and it's called Beachy To It. Guys, it's actually really good. Like, a lot of the nail polishes I've been ordering are like OPI, and they are a lot more expensive, so I kind of just stuck with them and thinking they were the only options. But I have had a few by these. I like these because they're fast drying, but not only that, they do stay on. My only issue is not with the nail polish, is my nail had a crack in between, because over the holidays I got my nails professionally done, and they were so expensive, and then within like on the 7th, 8th day, or the 8th day mark, they were already like peeling and chipping, and then by like 10 days after, I literally had one that was lifting off. So eventually I kind of just pried them off myself. I soaked them and everything, but they weren't fully coming off, and because I'd already paid so much to get them done, I don't even want to tell you how much, because this place was particularly expensive, like one of the most expensive places, and yet they didn't fully deliver. I didn't want to go back to pay to get them taken off. And this time around, to be fair, they suggested that I did like the dip brow or the dip nail or something. I can't remember what it was called. But after researching, I was hearing people say, yeah, they're not that good. They don't stay long. And that's what I found, because I've never run into that problem with my other acrylics in the past, even though I don't do them very often, like consistently, because I'm always concerned about my nails. So when I removed them this time, my nails, some of them just got so beat up and so roughed up and peeled off a little. It was a hot mess. So because of that, some of them are brittle. I'm just kind of waiting for them to grow out while I'm tending to them, though. I'm doing my best to kind of keep up with them. However, on my thumb, one of them was like cracked, and so I had to like file my thumb down into like a narrower shape than I'd like, but it actually looks fine. It looks fine. But it was like such a big rip in my nail that it was hooking on my clothes, and I was terrified that as I like moved hastily one day, it was just gonna like tear my nail like right across the bed. Oh, it's disgusting. I can't even imagine. Oh, I just got a package, and it's for a headband wig that I got. Ooh. So I can finally start taking out my hair now. It's much longer than the ones I had in the past. This one does come with a black headband attached to it. Yeah, okay, it feels pretty good. But then it also came with this. Yeah, I think I could see myself wearing this headband. Oh, I like the fabric too. It's not like cheap or anything. And they always send these lashes. These ones look outrageous. Like, I will not be wearing those. And the nude cap. I wish we could choose our caps, because why is that the color for my head? Yeah, so that just came. Yeah, so that just came, and I'm gonna hopefully maybe take my hair out this weekend. I'm gonna have to wash it and do all the stuff, but I have the kids' hair to wash and treat as well. It's just yeah, adulting is so hard. I still haven't done my workout yet. In fact, I haven't even put on my watch all day, so I haven't been tracking my move. I don't know what's wrong with me, but today things are just all over the place. The days feel like it's just going, but it just feels all over the place. I don't understand. Also, I'm listening to my audiobook. Oh, I just turned it on. I'm also listening to an audiobook, and it's a thriller. It's called The Unwanted Guest by Sherry Lapina, and she's from Toronto. She's a Toronto girly, and I have been loving her books. So I read one not too long ago. In fact, I just read The Crash by Freida McFadden like 5-6 days ago, and I was just very much in like a thriller mood, so I wanted to pick up one. And I have read The Couple Next Door by Sherry Lapina, and I absolutely loved it. It was like a 5-star read for me. And I have a few books by her that I'm like, why am I not picking up this woman's books? They are so good. And so that's why this one in particular, I don't own the physical copy, so I'm listening to the audio. And while I'm multitasking, because I'm technically going to listen to the audio while I'm folding that laundry, but I'm in between, you know, like helping Zoe. So she's wrapping up that page. I think we're going to do one more page of math as well for today, and then we're going to do literature. Definitely have to pop out the headphones while helping her with the literature, because you really have to understand and you have to read and do all those things. So I liked a lot of her work. I like to be focused and to kind of be there, and then it's just like independent work is also valuable in them learning to do that, and those are the times when I can pop my headphones in and, you know, do a little something for me. So I'm gonna go and check up on her real quick, and then at some point I'm gonna get to the laundry. Yeah.